Brasserie De Monde is providing a unique dining experience with a French twist.
I'm glad you got to say that because I would have said Brasserie De Monde. Jordan Segundo joins us live with a closer look at the menu.
Oh yeah, so I was getting a school on how to say it. So it's like yesery, but out of the BR. So Brasserie De Monde is the correct name, and we are here at the restaurant right now. They serve some exquisite French cuisine, and we're talking to Aziz right here. This is your restaurant. So actually, in 2021, you went through sort of a rebranding. Tell us a little bit about that, and what was the name before we had that name change?
So we were the Brasserie Capitale, and a lot of you might know us as that restaurant, but we changed as Brasserie De Monde coming out of the pandemic, being a broken restaurant, you know, having closed and opened 13 times in a year. We felt that a little bit of refresh was necessary, and so in that rejuvenation, changing the name and kind of having a different perspective of it, not kind of sticking to older French, but kind of expanding our horizons and mixing the different Creole cuisines of the world would be a great way to go.
Right, because during the pandemic, you had a whole new audience sort of start to enjoy your food with social media, and now you're opening up your menu a little bit. Let's talk about some of the dishes you have here. First off, for breakfast, I mean, what is your quintessential French breakfast?
Well, I think you ought to have croissant, you know? So I wish Chef had made it on time. We would have had some duck confit and some moule for you.
Okay.
But what I had on hand, we just launched breakfast again in the cafe. And so we have little breakfast burritos. We're doing graffalox toast. We're doing little egg plates. But our croissants all made in-house. Painstakingly, layers and layers and layers and layers, and it goes through the sheeter as many times as we possibly can. And I tell the young man that if he's not in pain making the croissants, that he's not doing it right.
You got to be in pain to make a good croissant. You heard it from that guy. What else do we have here?
So right now, just a little bit of graffalox. That's my house-cured salmon. We feature that lunch, dinner, all times. It goes on one of our breakfast toasts as well. And then I have a little chicory salad. That's a little something fun. I thought the colors would do well with the camera, so.
Yeah. Now you're open for lunch as well as for dinner, and you're saying this is a casual place. I know people think of French cuisine like, oh, is it going to be, you know, a place where you got to come in and expect a certain sort of ambiance?
Well, a brasserie is meant to be a medium-tier restaurant. It's meant to be in the center of town, and it's meant to have a larger menu and something that you can go to day to day. It is a to and from place.
Yeah.
You know, originally it was a type of restaurant that was pioneered by the brewers in Belgium and France and a way to sell their beer. And what ended up happening was it became a regular restaurant, not the French that conceive of a restaurant as something that you go and you have your multiple courses and you have, you know, 3 servers to a table and it's, you know, the fine dining of the dance.
There we go.
A brasserie, it's a little more casual, a clip, you know?
You talk to this hand. That's what it is.
So it's meant to be homey. You're able to have the high level of food without necessarily the pretension.
Got it. And your dishes look well. So we're going to go and try some of this. Scott, which one are you're taking? This one? There you go right there. Again, so how do we say the name again? So it's Yesery?
Yesery.
Brasserie De Monde, right here on the corner of K and 12th Street. Come check him out. He knows all his stuff about French cuisine as well as the spirits and the wine. Check them out here. Open what time for lunch?
I'll be up at 11 o'clock for lunch.
11 o'clock, Monday through Friday.
Trying to bring brunch back. I'm trying to bring brunch back. I'll bring it back as soon as I can.
Bringing brunch back.
Send it back to you guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Jordan.